Hey everyone, it's Rabbi Dr. Jack Cohen, dating coach, matchmaker, and lecturer. We continue our series in which we study this amazing book called Shidduch Secrets. In chapter 1 called Moving the Mountain, the author gives examples of different people, each one facing a different internal obstacle and struggle that was quietly holding them back from finding their soulmate. One of these stories is about a woman named Yitti. Let's study her. Yitti saw herself as a very average person. She wasn't flashy, and dating had not gone well for her. After years of disappointment, she became discouraged and started turning inward, focusing more and more on herself. At a certain point, Yitti's parents encouraged her to redirect her energy outward. Yitti decided to volunteer at a nearby elderly care facility. She began visiting the seniors, shopping for them, making phone calls for them, listening to them, and simply being present. Something important happened to her personality. As Yitti became more involved in chesed or volunteer acts, her real personality came out. Her kindness, her warmth, her patience and sensitivity were no longer hidden. Now they were shining. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. She was just being herself. Eventually, though, one of the elderly women she visited, Yitti was introduced to a young man named Yaakov. This time, the connection was different, and they got engaged. Here's the lesson of that story, ladies and gentlemen. Chesed or volunteerism doesn't just help other people. Chesed or kind acts reveals who you really are. And this is something I ask my clients all the time when they give me feedback about the dates. I ask them, is the person you're dating involved in any acts of kindness? Because when someone is involved in kindness, it adds depth to who they are. It brings natural substance into conversations. It shows us how a person thinks about others, how they carry responsibility, and what kind of life they're building for themselves. And when you're single, kind acts does something else. It pulls you out of self-focus and into purpose. That shift alone can change the dating experience. This teaches us that sometimes the mountain isn't who you're meeting. It's where your energy is directed. And when that direction changes, everything starts to move. If you need help in any way in dating, or you want to get matched up, simply reach out to me, Dr. Jack Cohen, 305-206-1916. See you there.